A massive manhunt is underway in New York City this morning after the shooting of two more NYPD officers. Both are expected to survive. The shooting comes with police on high alert after the murders of two officers last month in Brooklyn.
Two suspects involved in the shooting that took place around 10:30 last night.
Surveillance video shows the moment the officers came up against the suspect's gunfire.
As they approached the individual, one male was outside, one went inside. They approached the male outside when the male inside began firing at the officers through the doorway.
That deadly shooting at a veterans medical clinic at Fort Bliss in Texas is under investigation. This morning, the gunman killed one person before officials say he shot and killed himself.
It was a busy afternoon at the Veterans Affairs Clinic at Fort Bliss in El Paso when reports of an active shooter came in at about 3 o'clock. The VA ordered everyone to shelter in place while authorities searched for the gunman. The suspect shot and killed one person before turning the gun on himself.
Colorado Springs, Colorado. The FBI is actively investigating an explosion outside the local NAACP chapter. Bomb squad members combed the scene after an explosive device detonated against the building.
Well, this year's flu season has reached record-breaking levels. Nationwide, at least 21 children have died so far.
So many people are getting sick with the flu this year that nationwide CDC officials are declaring it an epidemic.
Local hospitals are suing Multicare because of mandatory flu shots with the risk of losing their jobs if they don't comply.
Multicare is taking it one step further, requiring every employee to get a flu shot or make a plea to a special committee as to why they shouldn't. The nurses union says failure to do so could mean termination.
And some nurses have been forced to take the flu vaccine even though they have religious or personal objection because they're afraid of losing their jobs. If they don't comply, they can be fired. And that's a completely different animal than we've seen in the past.
The Atlanta fire chief terminated after publishing a controversial book.
In it, he describes homosexuality as a perversion, vulgar, and inappropriate. According to a city council member, the chief then distributed the book to his staff. Cochran said, as a Christian, he is not apologetic for writing it.
And everything I wrote in the book is based on scripture. It's not opinionated.